our unit circle. Alright, there we go. Okay, unit circle has a unit. It's a circle, okay. It's at the origin, or it goes through the origin, I should say, not through, but the origin is the center of our circle, and it has a radius of 1. So I am 1 out this way, -1 out here, -1, 1. What's my length if I'm at this point right here?
At what point?
At this point, what's this length? 1. You know how radius of circles work? If you go from your origin to anywhere on the circle, that is a length of 1. Okay? That is mucho importante. Spanish class. You didn't know you got Spanish today, too. Okay, anyway. Very important. Okay, when we talk about our unit circle, we still are talking about angles, don't you worry. Cosine of our angle is the x-coordinate of our point, okay? So our point, we're going to have a point on the unit circle, and whatever the x-coordinate of that point is going to be the cosine of our angle, okay? And then the sine of our angle is going to be the y-coordinate. Okay, do we all have that highlighted underlined? Yeah? That'd be a no. Cosine x sine y. Okay, what that means, let's say I take this point right here, and I have, actually I'm going to blow it up, okay? I have my origin to this point, and I tell you that this is a 45-degree triangle, okay? Again, like we did yesterday, connect with our x-axis to make a right angle. Okay, so I just made up this 45, okay, made that up. What did I tell you? If it's this point right here, what's this red length here? What's this length? 1. Okay, it's 1 because it is the length of our radius. Okay, and the radius on our unit circle is always 1. Okay, if this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, what are these lengths? How can I find it?
Well, isn't that bottom one 1?
No, because if I bring it down, it's like
short.
here, so it's short. Yep.
So it's 1.
You guys remember your formulas? Where a hypotenuse is square root of 2 times our leg. Do I know my hypotenuse or my leg? My hypotenuse. How big is my hypotenuse? 1. So I have 1 equals square root of 2. How would I get my leg by itself? Divide by root 2. So if I have 1 over square root of 2, can I leave it like that? No. What does it become?
1 square root of 2 times
Yeah. So times by square root of 2 over square root of 2. And it becomes
1, 2
square root of 2 over 2, right? Okay. And that's both of my legs, right? So what would this point be? It's x coordinate. How far over x is it? Isn't that just the length of my leg? Yeah. The x coordinate, it goes over square root of 2 over 2. How much does it go up? So this coordinate, this one right here, has the square root of 2 over 2, comma square root of 2 over 2. That's its point. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So now that we have the coordinates, if the cosine is my x-coordinate, what's the cosine of a 45-degree triangle? Just my x-coordinate. Square root of 2 over 2. What's my sine?
Oh.
Sine's gonna be same thing, square root of 2 over 2. Okay. Kinda, sorta? Kinda, sorta. That's okay if it's kinda, sorta.
Do you have to figure out the other leg though? Or do you just
It's the
know-
same because we got a 45, 45. So they're both square root of 2 over 2. Yeah. I just ran over them. Okay. Questions, kind of, sort of? Okay, I'm going to erase this because we got to have work room. Okay. So, these first ones, why isn't that erasing? Are actually much easier. I just wanted you to get a gist of that. Okay, so using our unit circle, I need to find the cosine and sine for a negative 90-degree angle. Okay, so let's draw our standard and just a rough unit circle. That was real rough. Okay. Let's label this, well, no. My negative 90 is this right here, right? This angle? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay, so that's my negative 90. To figure out cosine and sine, we use our x and y coordinates, right? So what is this point right here, if I'm on my unit circle? What's the coordinate of that point? Not even thinking about angles, just thinking about my unit circle. So right here, if this is negative 90, what's this point right here? 0, negative 1. So I have the point 0, negative 1. Okay. I don't go anywhere x, I go down 1 for y. Okay, questions on the 0, negative 1?
How do you get the negative 1?
Because we're down 1. So like on our unit circle, we're down 1 because this is where our negative 90 degree is. So like if we had a positive 90, we'd be at the point 0, 1. Okay, so to find my cosine of my angle negative 90, I take my x coordinate. What's the x coordinate of negative 90? 0. Okay. To find the sine of my angle negative 90, I take the y coordinate. What's the y coordinate? Negative 1. This is something you might see on your non-calculator part of your quiz test. Quiz and test.
Tuesday?
Quiz Tuesday. Tested until the 1.
You said quiz test.
Like literally
Quiz
the
and
28 or
Sure. Literally 20. I don't know.
It's stupid.
Stupid. Okay. Questions?
I don't know what happened.
What do you mean what happened?
I don't understand what happened.
Because we're on our unit circle. This is my angle negative 90, right? That's what it looks like. Where it crosses my unit circle is at the point 0, negative 1. Okay. What we know about our unit circle is the cosine is our x coordinate, sine is our y coordinate.
yeah, that's what I do. What about that 26?
Well, we're gonna do those next.
Oh my.
Okay. Let's draw our standard. We gotta find 360 now. Well, where is 360? All the way around. It's the same as what? 0. Okay. So that's like if I'm just right here and don't move.
Our coordinate is
So
1,
does
0.
it matter if it's like it has to be on X?
Has to be on the x.
Wait, why did you
Because
that
this
triangle
is 0.
with the legs though? For doing this?
Because we'll make it more complicated, that's what we do. Okay, so let's make my unit circle. Looks lovely.
Yeah.
It intersects my unit circle at what? The point 1, 0. Okay. Yes, no? Okay. So the cosine of 360 is my x coordinate, which is what? 1. The sine is my y coordinate. So the sine of 360 is what?
0.
0. Okay.
That's our answer.
Questions? Didn't even bring a pencil to class.
Found in my jacket. Back to the truck.
Huge truck.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Good on that. Okay. Let's do the 540. I don't know what 540 is. We gotta put it between 0 and 360. What is it between 0 and 360? Huh? Is 540 between 0 and 360?
No, it's between 360 and 540 though.
It goes straight across.
How can I figure out, how can I put 540 between 0 and 360? What's its co-terminal? Minus 360, yeah.
180.
And I get to be 180? So I can graph 180 and it's the same picture. Okay, we talked about that yesterday.
What do you like putting in
What do I what?
there? Do you like state that those are everyone's?
No.
How do you tell the difference if it's 540 and 180?
Doesn't matter what the difference is because cosine and sine are the same. Okay, so I'll draw my thing. Where is 180? Here's my starting point.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. 180 is right here.
Maybe the one.
My unit circle looks something like that. Ooh, that was so good. Where does it intersect my unit circle? What point?
Maybe the one.
-1, 0. Are we catching on?
Kinda.
Kind of. Okay.
Do we have
So-
to calculator or do we just leave it in
Say that again. You have to what?
do we have to like find the cosine? Put that in our calculator.
No, this is the no calculator stuff. Cosine of 180 is my x coordinate, which is -1. Sine of 180 is my y coordinate, which is 0. Okay. Questions?
Yeah, what the setting up is 1, 0, like when you look on an actual
Like,
grid, right?
like you know when we plot points,
Oh, so
like
in the
-2, 1 is right here. It's the same sort of idea, except we're just staying in a block of 1. So we're either
That's key.
-1, 0, or sorry, 0, -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, or -1, 0. It's only one of those 4. I'm talking about these. So that's why I draw my XY. They should probably look better, yes. Okay. Finding exact values. Again, no calculator stuff. Of our angles. -45. If I draw my standard XY axis, I have my starting position that never changes is -45 going down or up? Down. I don't care if it's exactly in the middle. Try your hardest. Okay? Yours look something like that?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have our unit circle. That looks something like this. And I know where it intercepts What is this length? It's the radius of a circle, right? My radius of a unit circle is always 1. Always 1. Okay. I know this degree inside here is how much? 45. Make your right triangle. Kind of already did this one. What is this leg? It's
Square
shorter
root.
than my 1, right?
It's square root of 1.
Square root of 1, square root of 1 is 1.
Half square root.
Square root 2 over 2.
Half
Square root of 2 over 2. Okay, if your hypotenuse is the square root of 2 times your leg, I know my hypotenuse is 1. Get your leg by itself. 1 over the square root of 2 is the same as the square root of 2 over 2 when you get your square root on the bottom. Okay? So this leg is the square root of 2 over 2. This leg is the square root of 2 over 2. What is this point? The coordinates.
A lot of writing.
It is a lot right. What is the x coordinate? I go over how much? Square root of 2 over 2. I'm going down on my y, right? So I have a negative. How much do I go down?
Square root of 2 over 2.
Square root of 2 over 2. This is the coordinate of my point on the unit circle. Okay. So, knowing that that's my point, what is the cosine of negative 45? Square root of 2 over 2. What is the sine of negative 45? Not the same thing.
Negative.
Negative square root of 2 over 2. Do negatives matter? Yes. They do.
Why is it negative?
Because we're going down on our y. Okay. Questions?
No. Yet.
Do we all have that copy? Because I'm going to erase it.
Is it needed or?
Do we all have this copy done? Okay. Okay. 150 again. I'm going to try to draw it bigger this time. I have my standard axis. I have my starting position. My 150 is positive, so am I going up or down? Up. How do I know how much 150 is? It's between my 90 and 180. Okay.
You have to do the line thing.
So I'm going to guesstimate it's about right there. Okay. Let's draw our unit circle first. Okay. I'm looking for this point right here. Okay, where it intersects my unit circle. Okay, that's the point I'm looking for. Okay. When we made triangles before, always connect with your x-axis. This is a right angle. What is this angle right here? 30. Good. So this is 30 degrees. Okay. What is this blue length? How long is it? 1. So what is the hypotenuse always? 1. Your hypotenuse is always 1. Okay, because your hypotenuse is what your radius is. Okay, I'm gonna blow up our triangle over here. We have this is 30, we have our hypotenuse is 1. I need to find my leg here and my leg here. That'll give me my XY point for here, okay? In our triangles, across from 30 is 1, hypotenuse is 2, this is square root of 3. So how can I figure out, let's do this side first. If my hypotenuse equals 2 times my shorter leg, my hypotenuse is how much? 1. What's my shorter leg? 1/2. Okay, so my 1/2 goes on this length. Okay, I'm gonna go label it over here. Is it positive on my unit circle or negative?
Positive.
It's a positive half, okay? Okay. Now I gotta figure out my other leg. My longer leg is the square root of 3 times my shorter leg. Do I know my shorter leg? Yeah, how long is it? 1/2. So my longer leg is square root of 3 over 2. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, on my unit circle, is this a positive or negative? Negative. So I have negative square root of 3 over 2. Okay. So this point that we're looking for has an x coordinate of what? Negative square root of 3 over 2. I go left for my x. What's its y coordinate? 1/2. I go up 1/2. Okay. So the cosine of 150 is how much?
-3.
Negative square root of 3 over 2. What is the sine of 150? 1/2. Okay. Questions there? None. Okay, can I erase it? Okay, set up 300 degrees on your unit circle. Where does it end up?
Just past the
Yeah, I can kind of just go down how much. It's all the way around, right? Okay. Draw our unit circle. I want to know this coordinate right here. Okay. I'm going to blow up our triangle. Oh, pause. Make our right triangle with the x-axis. So if I blow it up, looks something like this. What's this degree right here? 60? Okay. Does everyone agree? Okay, good. Just checking. What's my hypotenuse length? 1. I need to find this leg, okay? Again, we have our standard triangle. Across from 30 is our short leg. So what is this length right here? Half. Just take half your hypotenuse. So if this is half, do I have a positive half on my leg here or negative half?
Positive.
Positive half. Okay. What's this leg right here? Say it again. Square root of 3 over 2. Is it positive or negative on here?
Negative.
Negative. Okay, so this point right here is 1/2, comma, negative, square root of 3 over 2. So my cosine of 300 is how much? Half. My sine of 300 is how much? Negative square root of 3 over 2. Okay. These bottom two, just throw in your calculator. We're not going to do them. I think we know how to use a calculator, right? Okay. Questions here? You feel better about it?